Hey everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I'm here with an Imagine That Digi illustration called Lisa's Dust Bunnies, and I will put a link in the description box for this image. And I love the saying, caution, don't feed the dust bunnies, because I think ours are multiplying in this house, and I think if you feed them, it only makes it worse. And I will make sure that I put all of the colors that I use on the screen for you. There is a code, Sherry15. Go to Imagine That Digi, pick out the images that you like, purchase $5 or greater, and you can use the code Sherry15 and get 15% off your order. I think that's a win-win deal there because her images are adorable. And I love this because I think my kids just constantly are running through my mind. And, I show, the frog video and Jessie, with the frog. And now this one is Mariah because that's her chore. When she comes, when she would come home from school, well, now that she's not in school, she still has her chore. And that is her dust bunny hunting. And so she comes home and she gets the Swiffer and I tell her, I said, all right, sissy, go get them dust bunnies. And she goes all over the house with her Swiffer and she sneaks out them dust bunnies. And then when she gets done, she brings over the Swiffer because, of course, now I have to see that she captured dust bunnies. And and so then she brings it over so I can see, and I can see how many dust bunnies she caught. And she seems to always miss this one spot, though, because, I mean, they're getting pretty prolific over there, and we need to put a stop to that part. But everywhere else, she's doing really good. But she loves being the dust bunny hunter. That's her job. She is the dust bunny hunter. Nobody's going to get in her way or they're going to get swiffered right up. And so here I am. I'm just putting down the base color for her hair and flicking in. I wish I was better at this flicking, but sometimes I don't know. I think what it is, it's because I'm trying to hold my marker back a little farther so that I don't get my hand in the way so that you guys can see. And to really get a good way of flicking, you kind of need to hold it straight up and down. And for me to do that, you guys won't be able to see. So, I sometimes I'll go back in afterwards and add a few, but it still blends nice, and in my opinion, it still looks nice. So why fight a good thing, is my opinion. And now here is like my favorite blue jean combination. I love this for blue jeans. And it's B91, 93, and 95. And you can go up, like if you want them to be like newer jeans, I go up to, I think it's B97 and add that one in as well. But I wanted her to have a little blue jean outfit. And I absolutely love how Christy drew the pleats in on her little shirt because it made it so easy to collar up and get that rippled effect and make the shirt look like it's actually moving and that it has texture and stuff to it, and that it's all wrinkled up from where she's holding the bunny. And so she does, the way she draws does a lot of the work for you. And because if if you're trying to learn how to do pleats and things like that, it can be difficult. And so her images make it easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. I love it. And I love the thought of her having a little blue jean outfit and a little blue jean headband. And I used to, well, when Mariah was littler, I used to love to dress her cute like this and put her in little outfits that all matched and pink. And no, now she wants Captain America shirts and usually, blue a red shirt with Captain America on it and pink shorts. It's not working for me anymore. The other day, she wanted to go to the store with Danae, and Danae's like, not happening. She's like, look over, and Mariah's got a purple shirt, green shorts, and a pair of her little black high heels, which are only like 1.5 inches. But to her, they're high heels. She walks like she's on stilettos. And that's what she wanted to wear to the store. And Danae's like, nope, not happening. And Mariah just could not understand what was wrong with her outfit because she thought she was looking hot. And there's always something going on at this house. And so I'm finishing up. Now, I didn't want to make her ponytail thingies blue jean. I thought that might be a little overkill. So I did make them pink because I knew I was going to be pulling in pink for the bunny's ears. Now, the bunny she's holding, I do gray. And then the 2 bunnies on the bottom, I do brown. I kind of wish I had done all 3 of them gray because I like the one that she's holding in her hand, the way it looks much better. But because I have actual experience with knowing exactly what dust bunnies look like, and in our house, they're not gray, they're brown. Thanks to Mariah, I know this. So I went ahead and I colored the ones on the bottom brown. And you do not have to put, it doesn't come with the, the caution, don't feed the dust bunnies right beneath the image. I put that together that way. But I was apparently not thinking very clear because I made it so wide that it completely covers the front of the A2 size card. Now, I have another one that I printed out, but I printed it smaller. But I didn't think to use that one. So I don't know. And so I figured I could just, I would just use this, and I was going to come up with some, something really cute to put across the bottom because it didn't go the whole entire length. It went the width, but it didn't go the length. And so then I decide, nope, I'm going to use my dies and I'm going to cut that puppy in half and I'm going to move things. And it wouldn't be a Sherry video if it wasn't Sherry what not to do. Because I cut the bottom part off using a square die like I did to do the image. And you'll see that it's in the video. And then when I went to cut the top part off, there's the cutting edge and then there's the edge that puts the stitch marks. I put it backwards and all I did was cut off a piece of the bottom and leave a little skinny strip that had stitching on it. I was able to save it. It just irritated me because it cut off the majority of, where I blended down the dust bunny so that, it wasn't such a stark line and stuff there. So that disappointed me a smidge. I'll give you that one. But I still did okay with it, and I was real happy with how it turned out. I love how the dust turns out around the bunnies. This card was so much fun to do. And it was just, with my, like I said, with Mariah and her being our dust bunny hunter, this was just, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Now you can see here that this does not go all the way. It goes across, but it goes past because it wasn't the size I needed. It was too big and I didn't have exactly what I needed. So I switch it around and cut on the other side, and then I get my stitches on that side and I'm good to go for this piece. And then after I do that, that's when I realize that boo-hoo, I don't like them together, and I move it out. I'm ready to move forward with the card, and there must have been something on my acrylic pad, but I cleaned them, so hopefully I won't have that problem anymore. But I got my little buffer for your nails, buffed that little booger right out, and it was gone. You wouldn't even know. And so here's where I decide I'm going to cut it apart. So I cut the bottom off, And then I go back, see, little sliver, and then I went back and had to redo it. And she does now have stitching at her feet, but you can see how far I had to cut up because I messed it up. And here I'm just going to get my A2 card base down, my ATG tape, which they have at Honey Bunnies Treasures, and I'll link below, and put her together. And because I used such a dark gray card base, I do put a piece of white on the inside, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And there are pictures at the end. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Bye.